when it's towards the goal, and it's in the trajectory and it hits the arm and it's not in a natural position, at least a review is necessary.
True.
Excellent. We're going to shoot in a couple of seconds. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. Hello. Don't forget to subscribe, man.
Hi, guys. Welcome to GameTalk. Ajax PSV. Very anticipated match. We won. Very happy with the result. Today, to discuss with me the game is Ajax.
Hi, guys.
Ajax, we won the game 1-0. Do you think it was a fair reflection of the game?
I think it was. We were the better squad. More chances, more possession, more pressure. Actually, it was a pity that it was only 1-0. So, yeah, I think this is a fair result.
Okay.
2 points in the pocket.
Did Ajax play the way you thought they would play?
Actually, they quite surprised me in the first half. They were pretty aggressive. Most of the second ball opportunities and duels they won. So that was quite surprising to me because you saw that they went all out. The only thing is it doesn't reflect in the score. But if you take the statistics into account, I think you can see that Ajax was way better than PSV. And yeah, it was actually too close for comfort at the end because one bad long ball or bad interception or bad duel and it can be 1-1.
So basically the only slight criticism that you might have is that we didn't score more goals.
Exactly.
Okay. Did you agree with the starting 11 of Ten Hag?
Actually, yeah, I did. I think it was a logical formation, logical lineup. And the only thing I didn't agree with, to be honest, was Traoré not starting. I would actually have preferred Traoré at striker position and maybe benching Babel. This is a personal preference for me, and I can live with the decision that Ten Hag made because Traoré is still coming. Still youth product, still not established yet. So I can live with this. But for me, if you ask my opinion, I would have started with Traoré.
What did you think of Babel's performance in the first half?
He was pretty decent, actually. I think this was his best match until now. The first matches that he played was a little bit unlucky. Maybe the team wasn't playing well together because a lot of injuries. But today he was pretty decent. Although it doesn't reflect in my in the score that I gave him, the grade. But he made room for people to get into. For example, the dribble Donny did, where the goal went. Actually, the goal came out of it. You saw Babel creating room for Donny to make his dribble. He had a lot of good first touches, one behind the back, putting it for, I don't know who it was, but somebody came running towards the goal. He did a lot of work, and I think his mentality was good this match.
Take us to the first goal that Ajax scored. Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, it was a dribble from Donny, I think from our own half.
And the goalkeeper of PSV was out of the goal.
Actually, the goalkeeper of PSV was out of the goal and he kicked the ball up the field, but it was a bad kick. So Donny intercepted it, but it was not quick enough to make a long shot. So he just averted a player that came in and he dribbled towards the goal.
Hendricks actually jumped because he thought he would shoot.
Yeah, and he dribbled for like maybe 50 meters, I think. And there were two last-ditch efforts for two defenders, and they connected with each other and they hit the ball and it came for Promes and he just flicked it in.
Very good.
So it was actually quite nice maneuver from Donny.
Well-deserved goal.
Yeah, actually it was. Yeah. And for Promes again, this guy's usually in the right position. I think he has a sixth sense for it and he just did it again.
Yes.
And we love to see him back and do the mask again. So it was good.
Yeah. One thing, first injury.
Yeah.
After half an hour, Veltman. I'm not sure what was wrong.
I didn't actually see it.
Okay.
You did? Right. Did you see it?
I thought it was on the right side. He was going forward, but I don't know exactly if it was a muscle injury or not. So I'm not sure.
It looks like all those injuries today are all hamstring problems.
Yeah, I will take. We will discuss the others as well.
I don't know what it is, but it was very weird today.
Yeah. What did you think of his replacement?
Yeah,
Schuurs.
Schuurs played very well. Actually, I was Rudy was happy for him to get some minutes, and I hoped that he would have gotten some minutes in early matches because I think he's a very good player for that position. He's tall, he's strong, and actually the games that he played in previous matches, he played very well. Against Asset, he played the whole match. aside from the last minute error that he had with the goal, he played very decent. And you can also see he has a good long pass. Today he played a pass, I think, on Babel. Was it on Babel or Tadic?
Yes, it was actually a long ball to, I think it was Babel.
I think so too.
Yes,
and you see also that he wins his duels, and he's physical, and we need this in the center, because with all the jumping abilities of Martinez and Tagliafico, they can jump and they get ahead, but they are small. And this guy is tall, and we need a little bit of a presence within the box. And I think he has a lot of potential to be, like the number one for Ajax in the future. So I was very happy for him to come in. And actually, I think he played a decent match today.
Good. So then right before the end of the first half, another injury. Promes, trying to give a flick ball to Babel. Back heel, exactly. Yeah. And hamstring.
Yeah, again. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're training too hard or something. Because, is it coincidence that all these players have hamstring problems at the moment?
Yeah, because let me go to the third one. Babel also in the second half. Yeah. Also an injury. Not sure what it is. Yeah. But 3 very good players for Ajax, starting 11 players, all in one game. Yeah. And did you think after those 3 players went out, do you think Ajax... the level of Ajax went down a little bit?
I think eventually it did, because with the Veltman substitution, I don't think it went down. But after the other 2 substitutions, you could see it drop a little bit, because more substitute players went in, and it's just difficult to maintain the same level and the same chemistry. So it went down a bit, and also it has to do with fatigue. Also, if you play the whole match with a certain intensity. Yeah.
Yeah, because that first half was very intensive from Ajax side.
It was maybe not exactly like it, but it was like English football. It was high pressure, it was high intensity,
high tempo as well.
High tempo.
True, that's true.
And this takes its toll on the players. And eventually, during the match, they will get fatigued and they will drop their level a little bit. This is normal. Okay. You could see it with Donny also. He actually got a drink with some sugar in it, I think, because he also had... Or maybe cramps, or maybe hamstring at the end. Sore hamstring, I don't know. Yeah. But you could see that the players had problems with it today.
All right. One important moment. The Dest situation, attacking in the box, goes on the right side, and then penalty or no penalty?
I think it was a penalty, to be honest. But I think we are overlooking a situation before this, because there were 2 VAR moments, in my opinion, that could have been a penalty today.
You're referring to the handsball?
From Denzel Dumfries.
Okay.
He came, let's tackle that one first, because it was earlier in the match. He came to the end of the 16-yard box, and he went in like this, and he got shot on the arm. But this arm, the right arm, was against the body, but the left arm was like this, like...
Yeah, it was pulling away from the body, yes.
And it was hit right on the arm, and the shot would have been on the goal.
So what you're saying, it's not a natural position?
It isn't a natural position.
It's a, I don't know, it was a penalty or a free kick?
I think it was a penalty. At least he should have gone to the side to review it. Okay. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Veltman situation against Tottenham was not nearly as bad as this one. And the ball was shot at the goal. And I think the rule is, when it's towards the goal, exactly, and it's in the trajectory and it hits the arm and it's not in a natural position, at least a review is necessary.
True. And but look, honestly, I think that one was already 50-50. So I could live with that. Yeah. Personally, I couldn't live with the other one.
No, me neither. This was, you could see the ball was already gone and he just hit him. And it was not frontal that he went at his body. He tried to go beside him, but he just hits him and he's too late.
Yes, exactly.
So it's a clear penalty.
But I don't understand. But Ajax, tell me something. Yeah. Why didn't the VAR tell Bjorn Kuipers, the referee, to reconsider or go to watch the screen?
I don't know how the cooperation is within this team of referees and the assistants, but Bjorn Kuipers is like the number 1 referee in the Netherlands, and he's an international referee. He always get the big matches in end station in like WK, World Championship, European Championship, Champions League. So he has a certain status within, I think, amongst all the referees in Holland. So maybe if they say, okay, Bjorn, we think it could have been a penalty. It's your decision, that he just overrules him and says, I think it wasn't a penalty. I saw it. For me, it's not a discussion. I will not look at...
This is an interesting topic you're bringing up, because I've heard this season with the VAR that maybe the people sitting there behind the screens shouldn't be one of the referee corp, like team member, because then you have a little bit of subjectivity involved.
I actually agree with this. It should be an independent organ, like within the squad of referees. It's a independent group that stands alone from the referees itself, so that they do not have matches on the field. Also, that they are solely there for VAR purposes.
And video analysis.
Yes.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so special mention, just really quick, the youngsters, Gravenberch and Eiting on the midfield. What did you think of their performance?
I think they were decent. They were not optimal yet. A lot of times they were in the same space on the field, and they didn't perform very well with their backs towards the
transition
opponent.
to defense.
When they got passed in with their backs towards the opponent's goal.
Okay.
Not that strong in those situations.
Yeah.
But
they lost a couple of
yes, and in the first minutes you saw already with Eiting also and with Gravenberch, sometimes they take too much time to make a decision.
True.
But also I see a lot of positives today from them. I saw Eiting with some beautiful through balls again.
The one to Promes.
It was beautiful.
After 6 minutes.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was like a Ziyech pass.
Exactly.
And maybe not that sharp like Ziyech does it, but he was totally free.
It was really good.
So I'm happy with the progress they are making. And I think there's a lot of potential there, but we do not have to be that harsh on them because they're youth products, they're youth players. They have to be given some time to develop.
Okay.
And within their qualities and the level of this match, because PSV is like the biggest competitor for us, usually, maybe not this season, but usually they played pretty decent. And I think we have to be a little bit mild to them. Like
all right. Last thing.
Yeah.
The ratings. Yeah. I want to know who's the man of the match, who's the standout guy for you today, and I want to know what you gave our birthday coach as a rating as well.
Let's start with the birthday coach. I gave him an 8. I can be harsh on Ten Hag. A lot of times I'm telling that he has to show some balls, but actually the midfield that he put in today against PSV with Eiting and Gravenberch in the squad, I think that was terrific.
And putting Donny on 10.
Exactly. I would have maybe put it a little bit further, a little bit more youth like Traoré in the squad, but I can live with his decision to not do that from the get-go. I gave him an 8. I think he did not do much wrong this match, and actually we could not blame him for not substituting early enough because he already used them. He
had to substitute. He didn't have any choice.
63 minutes was the last substitution. So I think he deserved an 8. He did decent.
All right.
And my man of the match was Serginho Dest.
Yes.
He was terrific today.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It was attacking. He was there. Defensive. He was there. Passing was good.
He was like, he reminded me of Cafu.
Yeah.
Back in the days.
Yeah. And maybe to keep it within the Ajax school, within the Ajax history, he reminded me a bit of Trabelsi today.
Trabelsi.
Because he went also a lot of times on the right flank. And I think it was a very good performance from Dest, and I really, really enjoyed him. I put on Twitter my preferred lineup for today, and Mazraoui was in it. But after this match again from Dest, I think I cannot pass him next match.
Yeah, next match. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Utrecht away.
Yeah.
3 injuries. We don't know what the status is, so we have to wait.
Usually hamstring is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, with Promes we know. Veltman we don't know.
No, but Babel it also...
We don't know either.
With players when they take a huge sprint and they get injured, usually it's the hamstring.
That's true.
Like 8 out of 10 times. So if it's a hamstring, don't see him coming back within a week, I think.
Soon. Well, good win.
Yeah.
Another win next week. Another tough match.
Yeah.
Usually against Utrecht.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Guys, I want to ask you who your man of the match was today against PSV. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.